Is it on me?
Yes.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to One Acre Homestead. I've been very excited to do this video. I've mentioned it a couple of times in a couple of different videos. I apologize. I got a bug bite on the palm of my hand. The black flies are crazy. It's nice and warm today. Not too warm, but not too cold like yesterday was. So today we're doing something that I've never seen on another homestead channel. I've seen it on some survival channels, but I've never seen it on a homestead channel. And to me, homesteading is really securing your own food, going and getting your own food. And that's what we're doing today. We're out foraging. Now, foraging is very overlooked, but it's a very good way to keep your food to keep food stocked in your fridge. I don't do a whole lot of mushrooms. I do a couple different species. I haven't had any luck finding morels in my area, so I don't go look for morels or anything like that. But there's a couple different mushrooms I get. Oh, I'm bleeding. Um, the main thing that I forage is leeks, and that's what we're digging today. You want to bring the camera up. This is what a leek looks like. Wide leaves, and if you look real close at the bottom, it's usually 3, sometimes it's 4, but they all stem off of one basic stem that stems off into these wide leaves. And below the leaves, all the way down to the base, is red. Before you go and dig them, I would definitely suggest you do a lot of research on what you're digging, because there's a lot of things that I don't know of anything that looks just like a leek that you might dig, but there is a lot of things that if you get them confused with something else, could kill you. That worst case scenario will kill you. Best case scenario, you'll get sick. So be very careful at anything you forage, and do a lot of research. I know New York, Pennsylvania has leeks. Some leeks don't grow nationwide, so depending on your area, you're gonna have to do research there and see if they grow in your area, and just go from there. Um, I mentioned yesterday Kevin Bauer made a comment on one of my videos. I got the name wrong. It's Kevin Bow. I'm sorry, Kevin. I was trying to remember it, and I got a little off. So thank you, Kevin Bow, for watching my videos. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. We dig probably 5 or 6. We use grocery bags to put them in. We'll dig 5 or 6 grocery bags in about an hour. So it doesn't cost much more than time and um, maybe a little bit of gas money to come out and do this. You also have to check your state regulations. Some places in New York State, where I live, you can dig on public land, and some public land you cannot dig on. So definitely check that. Um, I'm digging on private land. I dig primarily on private land because I can spot them from the road. But if you're just starting out, I would suggest check your state regulations and go on public land and make sure you get the right thing. Research it thoroughly. Um, don't just take my word for it because I'm pretty much a novice. I'm no survivalist by any means, but research it thoroughly, check your state regulations, and just be careful because some things in the woods can be very bad. So I'm going to show you how we dig these up. I like using a spade fork. You can use a shovel. And this is all stuff you probably have around the homestead anyways. I just get some of the leaves out from underneath. Now if you like onions and you like garlic, if you like onions and you like garlic, you're gonna love leeks because they're the perfect combination between the two. They are very strong though. We like putting them in spaghetti sauce, stew, venison stew, any stew, soups. My favorite way to eat them is to put them inside of a fish. I prefer trout because it's a very mild fish. It soaks up the flavor really well. put them inside of the fish, squeeze lemon on top of the fish, wrap it in tin foil, and you can either do it on the grill or in the oven. That's my favorite way. Or you can just boil them up and eat them. So how we dig these is I clear some of the stuff out of the way. I'll just stick my fork in. They usually grow in moist, wet, rocky ground in hardwoods. If you look around, this is all hardwoods. There's not a spot of pine anywhere in here. So stick my fork in, and I just keep prying. Make sure that you get your fork deep enough, and you pull them out in a clump like that. Now this one's already popped off. You just peel this outer husk off, and you're left with a good clean bulb. So you see how bulb is pretty white, and it goes to red, and then wide green leaves. Let me grab a bag. Since I'm digging on private land right now, I'm gonna get a half a bag for the landowner and a half a bag for his mother. They never tried them, so I'm gonna dig them some and let them try some. If you're gonna stop and ask for permission on private land, always take care of your landowners. Give them back some. So now I just peel the outer husk down to the root, and I'll snap the root off. My brother needs to use a knife. I've done it enough, I could just snap the root off. And I'll put the root right back in the hole. And I just do that and repeat, and then when I get home, I rinse them off real good and clean them up, and then we'll freeze them, we can them, we pickle them. There's a lot of different ways you can store these, which makes them really, really efficient to go and dig. Once I get this whole clump done and all the roots are back in there, I'll push dirt back over top of it, put some more duff on it so it grows again next year. Always give back to Mother Nature. Whenever you take something out, you got to give something back. So that's going to be our video today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below, because there's a lot more videos to come. Bye.